It's pepper time. All right. Boom. I generally like to plant my peppers a lot closer than you're supposed to, so they can support each other. They don't need as much airflow as like a tomato plant does. So, you know, I think I got them about 12 inches now. So that's 12 inches. So next set is right here. And I'm running 3 through a little row here. I'll do 6 and then I'll do a little tiny path. Same style I'm doing with the tomato plants. Scoop of compost. Back mix it together with some fertilizer. Drop your plant in. And then voila. These are Bueno Mulatas. It's like a purple Cayenne. And I'll do a short little bit on why I top my peppers. All my peppers are topped already. You'll see why in the later post. They're already focusing all their energy on getting wider instead of being one single stem. So, here we go. We'll just run with it. This pepper bed is significantly higher than everything else in the garden. One, because peppers don't really like wet feet. They don't like their roots drenched all the time. So if we get a good rain pour, the tomatoes can handle wet roots a lot better than peppers can. And therefore, so the peppers are up the highest right now. And they got at least, I don't know, that's probably like 6 inches more of compost on top. So for drainage purposes, that's why I do that. And although peppers are not as prevalent at doing it as tomatoes are, the little hairs that are on the tomatoes that send out the roots easier, peppers too can do that. They can form little nodules that will turn into more roots. So if you ever see it trying to spread roots above the ground, it's searching for water. You didn't plant them deep enough. So I'd uptake your watering routine, therefore that the roots will go deeper. You need a deeper watering routine at least once a week to kind of get the roots to strive to go find the nutrients deep. You want it to search for the water. If you always have the water up top, your roots are going to go like this along the top. No need for it to search to go deep. And that's where all the nutrients are. That's where all the good is deep, that the peppers need. I'm just giving it a little assistance by what I'm adding to it for it to get going, kind of get its feet wet. These are my jalapeños, jalapeños. These are Craig's Grande here. And then I got early jalapeno too. All of them have been topped. There we go. There's a feisty one. Go 18 inches for the next series. 1 foot. 1 foot. More compost. This is a good stuff. It's creation. You don't, if you get a big chunk of bone meal, get that guy out of there. That'll burn your roots. You don't want nothing that big in there. That's high in phosphorus, so that's got all your root needs. The roots need the phosphorus to go to get real well established, and then it also needs the phosphorus once it hits the fruiting stage. It'll consume a lot of it then too. But it doesn't need it while it's flowering. It needs nitrogen while it's flowering until the fruit sets, and then you lay off any type of nitrogen intake and only give it the good old phosphorus. If it needs anything else at the time, it'll tell you. We'll watch the leaves. Next up is Serrano. Serrano. Again, everything's been topped. Hey, little tiny things. To think that they've been started since January 1st is wild. Strong roots though. Very strong roots. They'll take off in this area in no time. There's so much good stuff in the soil. See? Good old root system. Get out of there. There's that. And it definitely has the gypsum mixed into this too, because again, I had blossom end rot problems last year with some of my peppers, not all of them, but enough for it made sense for me to do something about it this year. So just like that, we got 15 new peppers in the ground, and then I've got another 10 here. I got a long way to go. I got a lot more peppers to plant, so I'm gonna get at it. I got a long weekend ahead of me too, to finish up the tomato pits and then hopefully finish prepping a few other areas, get the whole rear field seeded with all the good stuff, the beans and whatnot. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year. So y'all stay tuned, and I appreciate you watching as always. Y'all have a fantastic Friday evening. Y'all stay safe.